Hey, what's up guys, it's Dallas here. Welcome back to another episode of our Pokemon pixel art tutorial. If you're new to the channel, welcome, and hopefully you can join us for some more pixel art tutorial videos. So, in the last video we were working over here on our right side. The plan is to get the right side complete, and then we'll finish up the middle last, towards the middle. So let's go and hop right into it. We are going to start off right here on top of this left bone block right here, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to place this iron ore on top of it. On top of the iron ore, we are going to place us coal ore. To the right of the coal ore, we're going to place us a stone block. To right of that stone block, we're going to place us diamond ore. To the to right of that diamond ore, we're going to place us white glazed terracotta. Underneath that white glazed terracotta, we are going to place us white concrete powder. To the right of the white concrete powder, we'll place us birchwood logs going up to 1, 2. To the right of that top birchwood log, we are going to place us gravel. On top of and to the right of that gravel, we are going to place us light gray concrete powder. Then we're going to place on top of that right light gray concrete, we are going to place us polished diorite. To the right of the polished diorite up top, we're going to place us diorite. And underneath the right diorite, we are going to place us a clay block. Then we're going to go back over here to the left in between this little gap. Underneath the stone block, we are going to place us andesite. And to the right of the andesite, we are going to place us polished andesite. Then we're going to go up top. We're going to place us on top of the coal ore. We're going to place us cyan terracotta. To the right of the cyan terracotta, we're going to place us gray concrete. And then to the right of the gray concrete, we're going to place us gray glazed terracotta. We're also going to place us gray glazed terracotta on top of that cyan terracotta. To the right of the gray glazed terracotta up top, we're going to place this dark prismarine to the right too. 1, 2. To the right of that dark prismarine, we're going to place this lapis ore. And to the right of the lapis ore, we're going to place this coal ore. On top of the coal ore, we're going to place this lapis ore. And to the left of that lapis ore, we are going to place a cyan glazed terracotta. On top of the cyan glazed terracotta, we're going to place this lapis ore. And then on top of the lapis ore, up top, we're going to place us light blue terracotta. To the left of that light blue terracotta, we're going to place this lapis ore going to left 2, 1, 2. To the left of that lapis ore, we're going to place this light blue terracotta. Underneath that left light blue terracotta, we're going to place us light blue glazed terracotta. Okay, and then to the left that light blue glazed terracotta, we're going to place a lapis ore. Underneath that lapis ore, we're going to place a cyan glazed terracotta. To the right of that cyan glazed terracotta, we're going to place a cyan concrete powder. And to the right of that cyan concrete powder, we're going to place a cyan concrete going all the way to the right. On top of the left cyan concrete powder, we're going to place us, or on top of the left cyan concrete, we're going to place a cyan concrete powder. And to the right of that cyan concrete powder, we're going to place this light blue glazed terracotta. Then we're going to go down between this little gap right here. Underneath the lapis ore, we are going to place us a clay block. And to the right of that clay block, we are going to place us light gray glazed terracotta. Okay, and then we are going to place us we're going to go down here over here to the right of the clay block, and we're going to place us light gray wool going to right of it 2 of that clay block. 1, 2. On top of the right light gray wool, we're going to place us diorite going all the way to the left. Then we're going to place to right of the light gray wool andesite. To right of the andesite, we're going to place us emerald ore. To right of that emerald ore, we're going to place us cyan terracotta. And then on top of the cyan terracotta, we are going to place us diamond ore. Oops. On top of that diamond ore and to the left of it, we're going to place this light gray concrete powder. We're going to place this 1 on top of the diamond ore, and to the left of it, we're going to place this light gray concrete powder all the way to the left. On top of that left light gray concrete powder, the far left one, we're going to place us diorite on top of it. And to the left of that diorite, we are going to place us polished diorite. On top of that polished diorite, we are going to place us white concrete. And to the left of that polished diorite, we are going to place this birchwood logs going all the way to the left. On top of that left birchwood log, we're going to place this white concrete powder. And on top of that white concrete powder, we are going to place us white wool. On top of the white wool, we're going to place us a iron block. And on top of that iron block, we're going to place us white terracotta. On top of that white terracotta, we're going to place this iron block. To the right of the iron block up top, we are going to place us, we're going to place this quartz blocks going up to 1, 2. Underneath the quartz block, we are going to place us a snow block. And then underneath that snow block, we're going to place us a quartz block. To the right of that quartz block, that bottom quartz block, we're going to place us a chisel quartz block. And then underneath the chisel quartz block, we're going to place this quartz blocks going to right to 1, 2. Underneath the right quartz block, we're going to place us iron block. And then in between the gap, this little gap right here, we're going to fill this in with chisel quartz block. Okay, and then on top of the far right diorite over here, we're going to place this birchwood logs going up 2 on it, 1, 2. And then we're going to place this one birchwood log to the left, that top birchwood log. On top of both birchwood logs, we're going to place us one bedrock on top of both of them. 1, 1. And then to the left of the bedrock, we are going to place us mossy stone bricks. On top of the mossy stone bricks, we are going to place us acacia wood log. And then to the left of that acacia wood log, we're going to place us iron ore. On top of the iron ore, we are going to place us soul sand. And to the right of the soul sand, we're going to place us nether core ore. On top of the nether core ore, we're going to place us soul sand. And to the right of that top soul sand, we are going to place us a note block going to the right too. 1, 2. Underneath that left note block, we are going to place us, granite. To the right of the granite, we're going to place us redstone ore. Underneath that left granite, we're going to place us light gray concrete powder. And then to the right of the light gray concrete powder, we're going to place us light gray wool. To the right of the light gray wool, we are going to place us redstone ore. Underneath the redstone ore, we're going to place us diorite. Then underneath the diorite, we're going to place us white concrete. Then we're going to place, underneath the white concrete, we're going to place us polished diorite. Then underneath the polished diorite, we are going to place us clay block. To right of the polished diorite, we're going to place this diorite going up to 1, 2. On top of the diorite, we're going to place us a birchwood log. On top of that birchwood log, we are going to place us a bone block. And then to the right of that bone block, we're going to place us polished diorite. On top of a bone block, we're going to place us one birchwood log. And on top of the polished diorite, we're going to place this birchwood logs going up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. On top of that polished diorite, on top of the birchwood log, we are going to place this white glazed terracotta going up 2. 1, 2. Then we're going to place us on top of the white glazed terracotta. We're going to place us polished diorite going to right on top of it, 4 to right. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then to the left of that polished diorite at the very top, we're going to place us white glazed terracotta. And then on top of that white glazed terracotta, we're going to place this polished diorite. To the left of the white glazed terracotta up top, we're going to place us an iron block. And then on top of that iron block, we are going to place us some birchwood logs going up 4 on top of that iron block. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then on top of the birchwood log, we are going to place us white concrete. To the left of that white concrete, we're going to place this diorite. Underneath the diorite, we are going to place us white concrete going down 3. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to place this white concrete to the left in the middle of the white concrete. On top of that left white concrete, we're going to place this diorite. To the left of the diorite, we are going to place us an iron block. And then on top of that iron block, we are going to place us light gray concrete powder. To the left of that light gray concrete powder, we're going to place us diorite. On top of the light gray concrete powder and to the right of it, we are going to place us dark prismarine. Okay, and then we are going to, we're going to drop back down. We're going to go all the way over here to the right side at the very bottom. And we are going to go... we're going to go to the right of the cyan terracotta. And we're going to place us dark prisming to right that cyan terracotta. On top of that dark prisming, we're going to place us gray concrete powder. On top of that gray concrete powder, we're going to place us emerald ore. On top of that emerald ore, we're going to place us diamond ore. Oops. And on top of that diamond ore, we'll place us light gray concrete powder. To the right of the light gray concrete powder, we'll place this dark prisming going to right 2, 1, 2. And then underneath that, or to right that dark prisming, we're going to place us cyan terracotta. To right of the cyan terracotta, we're going to place us mossy cobblestone. Underneath that cyan terracotta, we're going to place this dark prisming going all the way back to the left. Okay, and then we're going to place underneath... actually, let's place to right of that mossy cobblestone, we're going to place us gray glazed terracotta. And underneath both gray glazed terracotta and mossy cobblestone, we're going to place us cyan glazed terracotta going down 2 underneath both of them. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, and then to the left of that bottom cyan terracotta, we are going to place us cyan concrete, 1 to the left and 1 below that bottom cyan glazed terracotta. So 1 left, 1 below. And then to the left of the bottom cyan glazed terracotta, we're going to place us, or to the left of the bottom cyan concrete, we're going to place a cyan glazed terracotta going to the left of it, 2, 1, 2. And then we're going to place us on top of that left cyan glazed terracotta, 1 cyan glazed terracotta on top. Okay, then we are going to place us to the right of the bottom cyan glazed terracotta. We are going to place a cyan concrete going to right 3, 1, 2, 3. Underneath the right cyan concrete, we're going to place a cyan concrete going to left 2, 1, 2. And then we're going to fill in this gap right here with dark prismarine. Okay, and then we are going to place us, we're going to go over here into the right gap on top of this right dark prismarine, and we are going to place us lime terracotta. Oops, sorry, I know I just punched the crap out of my mic, my bad. We're going to place us lime terracotta on top of that right dark prismarine. To the left of the lime terracotta, we're going to place us green concrete powder. On top of that green concrete powder, we are going to place us green glazed terracotta. And then on top of that green glazed terracotta, we're going to place us mossy cobblestone going back to right 2, 1, 2. Oops, 2. Underneath the right mossy cobblestone, we're going to place us mossy stone bricks underneath the right mossy cobblestone, 1. And then on top of the right mossy cobblestone, we're going to place us dark prismarine going up 2, 1, 2. On top of the left mossy cobblestone, we're going to place us green concrete on top of it. And then on top of that green concrete, we'll place this dark prismarine. On top of the right dark prismarine, we're going to place us prismarine bricks. And then to the left and on top of the prismarine bricks, we'll place this mossy cobblestone, 1, 2. And then on top of the right mossy cobblestone, we're going to place us cyan glazed terracotta going to the right 2, 1, 2. And then on top of that left cyan glazed, sorry, not cyan glazed terracotta, cyan terracotta, sorry if I say glaze. On top of the left cyan terracotta, we are going to place us gray concrete powder. And then to the left of the cyan terracotta, we're going to place us gray concrete. To the right and left of that gray concrete powder up top, we're going to place us occasional with logs, 1 to the left, 1 right. And then to the left of that gray concrete, we are going to place us dark prismarine. And then to the left of the dark prismarine, we are going to place us an emerald ore. And then to the left of that emerald ore, we're going to place us andesite. Okay, underneath the emerald ore, we're going to place us gray concrete. And then we're going to fill in this gap right here with dark prismarine. Then we're going to place to the left of the andesite diamond ore going to left 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. To the left of the diamond ore, we're going to place us emerald ore. And then to the left of that emerald ore, we're gonna place us polished andesite. Okay, then on top of the emerald ore, we are gonna place us dorite going up 3, 1, 2, 3. And then to the right at the bottom dorite, we're gonna place us light gray concrete powder going all the way to the right. Okay, and then we are going to place this on top of that left light gray concrete powder, dorite going up 2, 1, 2. And then to the right of that bottom dorite, we're going to place this clay block going to right 2, 1, 2. To right the clay block, we'll place this dorite going to right 2, 1, 2. On top of that right dorite, we're going to place this polished dorite going up 2, 1, 2. And then to right of the dorite at the very bottom, we're going to place this dorite going to right 2, 1, 2. To the left of the polished dorite up top, we're going to place as a clay block at the very bottom. And then to the left of that clay block, we'll place this dorite on top of, and to the left of that dorite, we are going to place us a clay block. And then to right of the clay block up top, we're going to place this polished dorite. On top of the left polished dorite, we're going to place us coal ore going to left 2, 1, 2. To the left of that coal ore, we are going to place us light gray wool going to the left 1 of the coal ore. And then on top of that light gray wool, we're going to place this clay block going to left 2, 1, 2. To the left of the light gray, to the left of the coal, sorry, to the left of the clay block, we are going to place us polished dorite. To the left of that clay block 1. Underneath the polished dorite, we're going to place us dorite. And underneath that dorite, we're going to place this polished dorite. In between this little gap right here, we're going to place this light gray concrete powder, fill that in. On top of the left light gray, on top of the left polished dorite over here, up top, we're going to place us dorite going to right 2, 1, 2. And then we're going to place to right the clay block. Up top, we're going to place us birchwood log to right of it. To right of the birchwood log, we're going to place us a clay block. To right of that clay block, we are going to place us cracked stone bricks. Underneath the cracked stone bricks, we're going to place us a clay block. On top of the cracked stone bricks, we are going to place us a occasional wood log. And then to the left of the occasional wood log, we'll place us light gray concrete powder. To the left of that light gray concrete powder, we're going to place us gravel. On top of and to the left of the gravel, we're going to place us light gray concrete powder. To the right of the light gray concrete powder up top, we're going to place us granite. And then we are going to place us we're going to go down to the very bottom. And we're going to place us dorite to right of the polished dorite. Okay, and then we are going to place us cracked stone bricks to right of the dorite. To right of the cracked stone bricks, we are going to place us purple terracotta. Oops. On top of the purple terracotta, we're going to place this cracked stone bricks. Then we're going to place to the left of the cracked stone bricks we're going to place this birchwood log to the left of it, and we're going to place us birchwood log on top of the cracked stone bricks. Then to the left of the top cracked stone bricks, we'll place, to the left of the birchwood log up top, we're going to place us an iron block. Then we're going to place this iron block to the left of the birchwood log at the bottom. On top of the left iron block, we are going to place us white concrete powder. To the left of the white concrete powder up top, we're going to place this iron block. On top of the left iron block, we're going to place us white concrete going to right 2, 1, 2. Then we're gonna place on top of the left white concrete birchwood log going up 2, 1, 2. Then to the left of the birchwood log at the very bottom, we are gonna place us polished diorite. Then we're gonna fill in this gap right here with birchwood logs. Okay, on top of the right birchwood log, we are gonna place us white concrete powder going to left 2, 1, 2. To the right of the white concrete powder, we are going to place us a clay block underneath the clay block, and to right of the clay block, we're gonna place us cyan terracotta, one underneath and one to right. On top of the right cyan terracotta, we are gonna place us a coal ore, and on top of the coal ore, we're gonna place us a birchwood log. To the left of the coal ore, we are gonna place us an iron block. And then to the left of the iron block, we're gonna place us chisel quartz block. To the left of the iron block, on top of the iron block, we'll place this chisel quartz block going up 2, 1, 2. On top of the chisel quartz block and to the right of it, we're gonna place us white concrete powder. Oops. And then we're gonna place on top of that white concrete powder an iron block. To the right of that iron block, we are gonna place us white concrete. And then underneath that white concrete, we're gonna place us diamond ore. Underneath the diamond ore, we are gonna place us gray glazed terracotta. Okay, and then we're gonna place on top of the white concrete, we're gonna place this iron blocks going up 2, 1, 2. And then to the right of the bottom iron block, we're gonna place us stone. On top of the stone, we're gonna place us polished diorite. And then on top of that polished diorite, we are gonna place us a quartz block going to the left 2, 1, 2. On top of that right quartz block, we are gonna place us white wool. And then to the left of the white wool up top, we're gonna place us iron blocks going up 3, 1, 2, 3. To the left of the iron block up top, we're gonna place us an iron block to the left at the very top. And then to the right of the white wool, we are gonna place us light gray glazed terracotta. On top of that light gray glazed terracotta, we're gonna place us iron blocks going to the left 2, 1, 2. On top of the right iron block, we'll place us white wool. And then we're gonna place us on top of the white. We're gonna place us on top of the. Sorry, we're gonna go back down here on top of the left iron block, and we're gonna place this white concrete powder going all the way up to the other iron block. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and start working on this gap in between. Go ahead and knock this out. So we're gonna go back down to the very bottom, and we're gonna start off on top of this left gray concrete, and we're gonna place this gray concrete powder on top of it. Then to right that gray concrete powder, we'll place this prismarine going to right 2, 1, 2. To right the prismarine, we're gonna place us emerald ore. And then we're gonna place to right at the emerald ore gray concrete powder. On top of the gray concrete powder on the right, we're gonna place this dark prismarine going up 2, 1, 2. To the left of the dark prismarine at the very bottom, we are gonna place us mossy cobblestone. To the left of the bottom dark prismarine, mossy cobblestone to the left bottom of the dark prismarine, 2, 1, 2. Then to the left of the mossy cobblestone, we're gonna place this gray concrete powder. On top of the gray concrete powder, we're gonna place this dark prismarine going to right 2, 1, 2. Then on top of the left dark prismarine, we're gonna place us green concrete. Then to right of the green concrete, we are gonna place us green terracotta. Right at the green terracotta, we're gonna place us dark prismarine. Underneath that dark prismarine, we're gonna place us green concrete. To right the dark prismarine up top here, we're gonna place us prismarine bricks. And then to right the prismarine bricks, we'll place this mossy cobblestone to right too. 1, 2. Underneath in that little gap, we'll place this mossy cobblestone. And then we're gonna go back to the left right here. On top of the left dark prismarine, we're gonna place this mossy cobblestone. To right of the mossy cobblestone, we're gonna place us green glazed terracotta. On top of the green glazed terracotta, we'll place us green. We're gonna place this green concrete on top of it. To the left of our green concrete, we are gonna place a cyan glazed terracotta going up 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we're gonna place on top of the green concrete on the right, dark prismarine. On top of that dark prismarine, we're gonna place a cyan glazed terracotta. And then we're gonna go down on top of our mossy cobblestone. And we're gonna place us, actually we're gonna go to the right of our green concrete right here. And we're gonna place us to right, dark prismarine all the way to right. And then underneath we'll fill this in with dark prismarine. On top of that left dark prismarine, we're gonna place this prismarine bricks going up to 1, 2. And then to right at the bottom dark prismarine bricks, we'll place this prismarine bricks. To right, on top of that right prismarine brick, we'll place this emerald block. And then on top of the prismarine bricks, we are gonna place us dark prismarine going all the way to the right. In between this little gap right here, we're gonna fill this gap in with dark prismarine. Okay, and then to the left of the top dark prismarine, we're gonna place us prismarine bricks. Then to the left of the prismarine bricks, we are gonna place us dark prismarine. Let's place us dark prismarine going all the way to the left of those prismarine bricks. Then we'll place on top of the mossy cobblestone down below prismarine bricks. To the right of the prismarine bricks, we'll place us green glazed terracotta. To right of the green glazed terracotta, we'll place us prismarine bricks. On top of the green glazed terracotta, we're gonna place us green concrete. And then in between the gaps, we'll fill this in with dark prismarine. On top of the left dark prismarine, we're gonna place us dark prismarine, and then we're gonna place us green concrete to the right of the dark prismarine. Then we're gonna place to the right of the green concrete, dark prismarine, and to the right of the dark prismarine, we're gonna place this green concrete. To the right of the green concrete, we'll place this dark prismarine going to right 2, 1, 2, and then to the right of the dark prismarine, we're gonna place us green concrete powder. Okay, to the right of that green concrete powder, we'll place this emerald block. And then we are going to place us to right of that emerald block lime concrete going up 2. 1, 2. To left that top lime concrete, we're going to place us prismarine bricks. And then to left of the prismarine bricks, we're going to place us green glazed terracotta. On top of that left green glazed terracotta, we'll place us emerald block. And to the left of that emerald block, we're going to place us cyan glazed terracotta. On top of that cyan glazed terracotta, we're going to place us dark prismarine. And on top of that dark prismarine, we're going to place us cyan concrete. To the right of the cyan concrete, we're going to place us cyan glazed terracotta. On top of the lime concrete over here on the right, we're going to go to the right. On top of the lime concrete, we're going to place us green concrete powder. On top of that green concrete powder, we're going to place us green glazed terracotta. To the right of the green glazed terracotta, we are going to place us prismarine. And underneath the prismarine, we're going to place us prismarine bricks all the way down. To right at the bottom prismarine bricks, we'll place this emerald block going up 2, 1, 2. On top of the emerald blocks, we are going to place us green glazed terracotta on top. Then we're going to place on top of the green glazed terracotta emerald blocks going up 2, 1, 2. To right at that green glazed terracotta, we are going to place us lime terracotta. And to right at the on top of that lime terracotta, we're going to place this emerald blocks going all the way to the right. On top of the right emerald block, we are going to place this lime concrete, and then we're going to place us green glazed terracotta on top of and to the left of that lime concrete. Dang, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, and then we're going to place to the left of the green glazed terracotta up top, green concrete powder. To the left at green concrete powder, we're going to place this lime terracotta to left 2, 1, 2. Then underneath that left lime terracotta, we're gonna place a green concrete powder. On top of that left lime lime terracotta, we're gonna place a green concrete. To the right of the green concrete, we are gonna place a dark prismarine. To right of the dark prismarine, we're gonna place a green glazed terracotta. Okay, and then we are going to place us we're gonna go over here onto the left dark prismarine. We're gonna place us gray glazed terracotta going up 2 on top of that far left dark prismarine. 1, 2. And then to the left of that gray glazed terracotta, we are gonna place us coal ore. On top of the coal ore, we are gonna place us purple terracotta. On top of that purple terracotta, we'll place this acacia wood log. And then we're also gonna place this acacia wood log to right of the purple terracotta. On top of that right acacia wood log, we are gonna place us gray concrete. And we are gonna place us on top of that gray concrete blue terracotta going up 2. Sorry. Yeah, we're gonna place this blue terracotta going up 2. I bet I was tripping for a second. And then in between this little gap up here on the left, we're gonna fill that in with blue terracotta as well. To right of the blue terracotta at the very top, we'll place a cyan terracotta going to right 2. 1, 2. And then we're gonna place to right of the gray concrete below the blue terracotta, we're gonna place us dark prismarine going to right 2. 1, 2. Underneath the left dark prismarine, we're gonna place us mossy cobblestone going down 2. 1, 2. Then we're gonna place to right of the dark prismarine gray wool. And then underneath the gray wool, we're gonna place this gray concrete. Then to right of the gray wool at the very top, we're gonna place us dark prismarine. Then we are going to place us on top. Yeah, we're gonna place us. I think I want to do this on top of the gray wool. We're gonna place us gray concrete powder going up 2. 1, 2. And on top of that gray concrete powder, we're gonna place this gray wool. Then in between this little gap down below, we'll fill this in with gray concrete powder. Then on top of the left cyan terracotta, we're up top here, we're gonna place us acacia wood log going up 2. 1, 2. On top of the right cyan terracotta, we'll place this acacia wood log. And then we're gonna place us mossy cobblestone on top of that right acacia wood log. Then we are going to go up top here again. We're gonna place to the right of the light gray glazed terracotta. We're gonna place us dark prismarine going down 2 right to the right of it. 1, 2. Underneath the light gray glazed terracotta, we are gonna place us cyan terracotta underneath it. And then to the right of the dark prismarine up top, we'll place a cyan glazed terracotta going down 4 to right of the dark prismarine. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then underneath the dark prismarine, we're gonna place a cyan glazed terracotta going down 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then from there we are going to let's go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and fill in both these gaps with just dark prismarine. And that should cap off this episode for today. Alright, almost done here. Alright, so yeah, that pretty much finishes off this episode for today. So we're making pretty decent progress so far. We're almost there. Please bear with me. I know it's been a long tutorial series. I was hoping this one would be a little bit shorter, but unfortunately not. There's a lot of swapping between the blocks on this one, so it's gonna be a bit longer than normal. But I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hopefully you can join me again in the next one, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.